Hey guys, this is Daniel Bloodworth, and I'm kind of the lead producer on BackTrack, and I just wanted to get in here and try something a little bit different. I'm experimenting, so this is kind of solving this dilemma that I've had of being inundated with tons of great music and really not having the time to get to it all in like a long format. I haven't played all these games, these are just things that I've heard one way or another, but I wanted to highlight some of these pieces. So let me know what you guys think about this, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm just not that crazy about. There's kind of pounding, intense action things that don't feel like they're really saying a lot to me other than, this is an intense moment. But not all of it's like that. There's definitely some things in there that I like. And one thing, they made a big deal out of this being the biggest orchestra that's ever been used in a video game. I don't really care about that. I just want to hear great music, and some of the best themes I think that are in this soundtrack are things that do pull back a bit and get quieter and focus on, just a few different elements. Dracula's theme being one of those. Is a really cool, creepy kind of soundtrack. It's got this atmosphere and this tension. It's just unsettling. You listen to things and you just start getting a little weirded out, and then there's a big pounding thing will come in, and you get this sense of your surroundings, of like a draft, of like footsteps. And then there's this one track I really like where you have this kind of rhythm that gets distorted, and it starts to filter into the background, and it gets more and more just kind of out of whack, but it keeps going. It's a really neat effect. I hope you like it. Another game that I reviewed earlier this year is Octodad. It's got this weirdo, crazy theme song. It's like starting up a cartoon show. It gives that sense of him being a character that you care about and can relate to, this goofy octopus in a suit.
Who's that man with the 8 strong legs? Tried to make me breakfast, but it broke my eggs. Nobody suspects a thing. He's got a good thing going.
Speaking of cartoons, I also got the soundtrack for Saturday Morning RPG, which is done by the same guys that did the songs in the 80s Transformers animated movie. This theme song here is ridiculously cheesy. Its lyrics are just one long string of cliches, one after another. It's purposely bad and awesome. It's crazy.
No risk, no glory. Now is the moment to see just what you can be. No risk, no glory. Let go of the past, rewrite history.
A lot of people are playing Bravely Default. I've not been playing Bravely Default yet. I know it's the kind of game I'm going to like, but I did get to listen to the Collector's Edition soundtrack. There's definitely a very Final Fantasy style of mixing some quieter world themes with these like almost metal battle songs. The one song that I like stood out is this Land of Radiant Flowers. It's got this kind of dancey, Mediterranean feel. That's probably the wrong word. Someone will correct me on that. But I like it. It's kind of different. It's kind of medieval. Check it out. So Broken Age's music is done by Peter McConnell. He's the guy that's worked with Tim Schafer forever. He's done stuff on Grim Fandango, Monkey Island, Psychonauts, etc., etc. It's got some cool, different sounds to it. It goes from like kind of lively, friendly rhythms to like these stealth moments. I think it's got like this sense of like clarity and purity to it. There's like the music's allowed to breathe. It's not afraid to make a statement and then stop for a second and then change directions. And it's got some really neat stuff in there. Another thing from Peter McConnell that just came out is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. And now this doesn't seem to be a soundtrack out there that I could find. I'm going to put the URL up for the EA page where they put some SoundCloud things up there. I tried going to the SoundCloud itself, it didn't really work. But anyways, Brandon showed me this song from one of the menus. It's got kind of this like goofy, loungy thing going on, and it's just a funny little thing. And the rest of the soundtrack has a lot of different things like fat synths and funk disco vibes and goofy zombie vocals. It's pretty neat. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I've got to listen to more of this soundtrack. I want to listen to more of it. I wanted to do more with this if I ever get a chance. It's got great music. David Wise is back. The one thing that did pop out at me is this song that was playing in this jungle level, or savannah level really. And it's got kind of this total Lion King feel to it. It's got these vocals. It has dancing trees in the background. And then as you go through the level, it kind of shifts through these different movements. And so as you jump across these giraffe and zebra things, like there's this beat that comes up and gets emphasized, and its beat is moving exactly to the same rhythm as the things you're hopping across. So it's a cool song, it's a cool moment, and hopefully I can get to do some more stuff with Donkey Kong in the future. Last one is a little different. I got the Video Games Live CD from Tommy Tallarico, and I've not been able to do anything with this type of thing before. Honestly, I've never been to a Video Games Live concert. It's always during E3, which means I can't do anything. But I've gotten the chance to listen to this. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. There's stuff from Chrono Cross, Street Fighter, Zelda, Pokemon that don't veer too far off of the original piece. It still respects the original piece. You know, the ones I've got playing here is this crazy Tetris opera piece. And then the Silent Hill 2 song from the opening of that game when you first turn the game on. And it's actually performed by the composer Akira Yamamoto. It's so good, so good. So that wraps it up for this edition of Bloody Beats. I'll probably try to do this at least one more time, maybe in another month or so, or 2 months. But let me know what you think of this. It's kind of a different direction for BackTrack, but I think it's something that will let me get more things out there and give more attention to things. If you want to buy any of the stuff, most of it is out there in the usual Bandcamp, SoundCloud, iTunes, all of that kind of stuff. Bravely Default, I think you can only get as an import or with the collector's edition. DKC just has the sound test and the menus, even though that doesn't even have all the songs in it, just has a couple of the songs. So you just kind of have to play the game and sit on the music and record it if you want. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. And if there's anything you'd like to hear in the next one, send me a tweet at DBloodWar2. Thanks.